Oh, well, do you know what that is? Well, I'm not talking about the spiders over there. That is my CNC machine, all taken apart. Underneath there are the lead screws and the motors and everything, the controller, the computer. And I'm gonna use that table that is sitting on. As you can see on the top is the spindle and the gantry. And I have the linear rails somewhere over there at the other part of the shop. Yeah, here's the linear rails. Here they are. And those are along with the weight tubes for all the shopsmith machines that I got down there. And I've been trying to clean up and organize my shop so I can put that machine together. But it's very tough because I got too much clutter that I need to fix and get rid of. And what got me to do that stuff, or that, let me put this over here, maybe over here. I don't want to lose those screws. That's a little stool that my daughter wanted me to get rid of the white paint, and I took the white paint off of the legs here. It's one of those cheap Chinese disassemble furniture that you put together, kind of like IKEA. But I didn't want to use this same particle board sides for the stool, so I went ahead and cut this pine solid wood, softwood, so I can make it with that instead. I still gotta make these corner brackets. So what I was thinking, just to make it a little more interesting, that I could put some sort of ornament. If I only had the if I only had the CNC, then I could like make some sort of rosette or something like that, but carve into the into the wood, make it more interesting. So that's what kind of like got me to thinking that I could actually put that machine back together, find a room and find some room for it, and I just set it over here somewhere. I've been moving stuff around just to be able to, to work. And while I was cutting some of the boards, I cut this board here for making these corner brackets. So I didn't know if I should cut it on the shopsmith here, and I put the table part on it. But I decided to put together one another machine prior to that. See, I got this Craftsman 10-inch saw that I bought on the marketplace. It's very rusted. I got it for like $40. And I had another one that I paid $50 for it, and it was in a little better shape. But I went ahead and took it all apart and rebuilt it. And then when I had it all, I already had it all almost done. So I just put it together to be able to cut this strip of wood. And I did. And I kind of didn't like it that much. So I put it up for sale on the marketplace to see if I get the money back of what I spent on it. But then I tried this machine, and this is the belt is something, it's like dry belt, and it's making a little bit of vibration. And this machine doesn't vibrate that much, but the table down there for the saw is very heavy, and I would have to like take it apart, all of that, to make it lighter, be able to put it on the carriers here and use it. Then I got to use also my radio alarm. So I just connected it to be able to test it. The table is not on yet properly, but the motor works real good. See, no vibration, real nice, beautiful. And then if I want to pull it, I can't until I push the well, let me unlock it first. See, if I pull my put my finger on this trigger and press the button, then I can move it. Otherwise, the cable will lock up there. See, I haven't adjusted or anything. I need to do that so I won't do this thing. But this is a very nice safety feature on this machine that I really liked. And it cuts like butter. I mean, it's real beautiful and nice and smooth. And with that feature, it's a lot safer than maybe this other one that doesn't have that. Now, this one, the motor is, I need to take it apart and clean it. It's a little hard to turn. So I didn't even want to plug it in to see if it spins. But this is a real nice machine too. When it's rebuilt and refurbished and restored. I got a lot of machines to put together here, but I'm working on it. Now I decided to, to do a little bit at a time each day, maybe do a little bit. I'm rebuilding a brake lathe, which is a snap-on brake lathe that I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. I got it here. I have to take pictures of these labels. And then I can clean it up and paint it, get it ready so I can put it together. But I gotta do not only that, I have to do all the mechanisms that are down there. So that's another project that I'm working on right now. And I'm gonna probably upload the video for the restoration. But as you can see how many 10ERs I got 4 10ERs, and I got 2 510s, one 510 and one 500 Shopsmith machines. And I got all the pieces everywhere, so I probably already forgot which one belongs to which, but all the ones that are the same, but it doesn't matter. So I found this control panel for one of my earlier CNCs. It is a touchscreen control panel, and it's got a CNC controller that's got 3-axis CNC control, 4-axis CNC controller down there. Maybe I'll use it on maybe this lathe. But that machine that I'm telling you about, that has got its own controller. So that'll be an interesting project to put together. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, so today I spent the whole day doing that, cleaning up, and it was not enough. I need another couple of days to be able to clean up a little bit better. But it's not the cleaning up part, it's that I had too much junk and I cannot just throw it away. I need to, put it in another place and make some room and then sell the stuff, or, get rid of it slowly. That's what happens when you got a clutter shop. kind of like a hoarder, but for equipment. All right, so this is gonna be all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Just stopping by my channel. Give it a like if you like it, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.